Okay. So let me quickly check that everything is running. First live stream on YouTube. Let's see how this goes. Okay. Quickly check the audio here. So, do you guys hear everything I say? I think we need to be a bit louder, so I'll just turn stuff up a bit. And same goes here for the microphone, turn that up, then the output. Let me quickly check some music stuff. Okay, yeah, we'll just see. So as this is the first live stream here on YouTube, it would be great if you could tell me if stuff is loud enough, if you need to have anything louder or quieter or anything, because I can't hear myself, obviously, and I can only hear what comes out of my stuff here. Okay, so I wanted to do a bit of live composing. Today some classical music for TV. So I am currently writing an album with Ziggy Sullivan, his name is, and he's a rock singer and writer, and does pretty crazy and good stuff. And I wrote an album with him, Come Back Harder, which is now online, and we thought we might do something new and do very classical music, so like Beethoven or Mozart, but combined with his rock and with his rock influence. So yeah, this is what we wrote last time. So this is one version which is very classical. And yeah, I'll just play that, and then we will just delete what we've got and start a new track and just see, yeah, how stuff evolves from there. So yeah, basically just wanted to give you a little insight on how I work, and not the 20-minute speed composing stuff I normally do here. So really a in-depth view on how I work, how I go around stuff and start composing. So this is the track we did last time, so we'll have a quick listen to get into the style again. I listened to Beethoven and Mozart the past hour, just to get myself into the mood to compose this album. But it definitely won't be Beethoven or Mozart. We will try and do something unique. So let's go.
Knows why. Said it's time to pay for sin in all my life. Preacher knows why. I ain't ever getting out alive. The preacher knows why. All the times that I would sit right out in the devil's cup, without a clue that one day I would pay when time was up. The hourglass is on the last few final grains of sand, clinking on the dunes below. And now these soaked sheets that I sleep on, from the sweat that keeps dripping down, from the fear that I keep running out of time. The preacher knows why. Said it's time to pay for sin in all my life. I hear the clicking of the clock on, and the footsteps getting closer, and the creaking of the hinges preacher knows why. He said it's time to play the sinning all my life. Preacher knows why. I ain't ever getting out alive. The preacher knows why. Lord, he knows why. The preacher knows why. Yeah, he knows why. And only he knows why.
Yeah, so that's basically what I composed last time for Ziggy, and he took it and put it into a very different context. Can't play you the track he did out of this, but he got my stems and broke things up, and yeah, just cut my stems up and did something very unique and new out of it. So we've got two versions of his song, because I then took his vocals and cut them up and put them on under the original version again. So we will have two versions of every song we do, one very rock classic version and one more classical like this one, although we do have some sound design elements going on in the music. So let's start a new track. I always start by doing a backup of what I've already got, so that I can use all the presets, all the settings I've already got in this track, so the sound stays kind of the same. So HTB 07 would be the new project folder. Let's select that, then give this its name -1, because this is the first version of this track. I always label new cues I do with a short code, because track titles always come at the very end of the writing process, and I don't want to mess things up here with my files. Okay, so let's just give this a go, and Cubase is loading up a new instance of this project now, so that we can start with a blank track without overwriting what we did before. So give that a moment. Okay, 07 is online, so we can now basically take everything and delete it. So I don't need quite a lot of stuff. I don't need his vocals in the new version, because that will come later on. I'll just give this an event here, give that an event, delete that. Let's quickly check if we've got any instruments behind all this stuff here that are loaded up and take up resources. So we've only got instruments with an event arrow there. We've got some here. So this is basically my writing template here, and I use a tablet with TouchOSC to browse through the instruments, and I just put an empty event here, and then I filter to only have the tracks shown that have an event here at the beginning, which just keeps things more organized. So now I'm just browsing through here to check if there are active instruments here that don't have an event at the beginning. And these are only audio tracks. That's okay. They don't really mess up my RAM or stuff. So yeah, don't need a lot of sound design actually. So we've got two audio tracks here which can just go away, and looking good. We've got that at the end. Okay, now we'll just filter, and now I only see the tracks that have this empty MIDI event here. at the beginning. Not all are active because not all were active on the last track. So we'll just activate them when we need them, but I think that'll still take some time. Okay, let's quickly hit the save button, and then yeah, we'll start with something. So let's start with D minor. Ziggy likes triplets because he can do quite good swagger vibe with triplets. So we'll do something with triplets. So now I'm, yeah, basically playing piano, something just to get things running, get some ideas. Like that. Okay, somehow like that. Let's see which tempo we can use. Bum 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 bum. Okay, so that's far too fast. Dum 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 dum. No, still too fast. Let's go with 70 BPM maybe. Dun 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 dun. Yeah, that's good. Okay. Something like that, maybe. So let's hit the record button. Something along that. Okay, quickly quantize stuff, move around stuff. So this is not a 20-minute speed composing session like I used to do. So we'll take some time doing things. So this should be there. That should be there. And something's missing here, so we've got an H there. No. Yeah, something along that, maybe. That's a good first starter, so let's just keep that in mind, and we can still orchestrate stuff around that later on. maybe something along that. So we'll leave out the 1. But we'll do that again. Not getting what I want here. Happens, especially in the classic genre. Okay, I'll just hit record and see what happens again. I'll get there sometime. Yeah, better. Let's hit record and hope. Yeah. Well, I have no idea. Yeah, let's see if we can move around stuff and hope for the best. Hey, no, you're not late. No, just begun. It's all blank. I'm still browsing for ideas and using the piano for that. So you're not late. If you can't understand me because something's too quiet, just let me know. So don't like that one. Okay, yeah. Let's play that again. We'll use that. Okay, so now we've got 2 elements. And okay, now we need something else, a little bit quieter maybe. just still searching for ideas how to start this thing. Okay, so let's just start with what we've got here, and then yeah, we could still do the rest. So let me just filter that, and don't need that one, so bye bye. Okay, now off for the orchestration. So let's start with the bass. We've got a D, A, D, A. Although I could just take the piano one here, copy paste that up there, and then remove everything I don't need. So we'll just delete stuff as we need it. So basically I'm just splitting things up for the instruments here. So the bass can play. So maybe a little bit less. Okay, we need to give that bass a little bit expression and modulation. So I'm using the Cinematic Studio strings here, and with the staccato patch, and we can choose between a few of these articulations. So we will switch those accordingly, and use what we think sounds right, and you can do that with the modulation here. So modulation at 0 would be spiccato, and modulation at 100% would be the sforzando. So let's start with 0 modulation, but here we go up, and we need to be a little bit ahead of time actually, which is quite annoying, but a Cubase thing. Don't know why they just can't change the system. So let's. So you hear the articulation change here. So we're still in staccato here, and we go into sforzando there. But we need to go back into staccato there, and back into sforzando there, and back into staccato there, and back into sforzando, and back into staccato, and sforzando and staccato. Okay, and we'll bring this down because I think it's a bit too loud actually, and then we can go into the expression and just eliminate any dire sound changes, volume changes. So maybe there we go a bit down. Autosave, always good. I'll press save again just to be sure. I've lost too many projects due to system shutdowns over the last years. So this is quite loud. Okay, and back up. And back down, and back up here. Oh, that's actually okay. Okay, and we'll bring this a little bit more down again, and that would be the bass. So now we'll do the melody, because everything else can yeah, just go with the rest. So we've got, so I'll just delete everything that we don't need in the first violin here, which would be all of that. Then we will bring this down, and then we can bring the modulation to the staccato, and actually this should be the same pattern as the bass does. So let's just copy paste that and hope for the best. So we've got one here, one there, and one there. Perfect. So now let's just do the same with the expression. I'm a lazy composer. So this is too loud, so we'll just bring the expression down here. And it needs to go back up there, not too early. I know why this is too early, because I pasted that at the wrong measure. So not yet. So that's still far too loud, as you can hear, obviously. So let's bring that down. Yeah, why not? Now we'll just fill things up with what we've got here. So second violin, I really do this quite basic. I just use the second note down, which is the most basic and fast way to compose, I guess. But it works, it gives me results, and why not? I love to cheat. Work smart, not hard. Which is something I really try to live. As long as it gives results, why do it the complicated way? So let's bring that up there. Bring this down here. So yeah, this should all be the same rhythm as we got with the first violin. So we'll just copy paste everything over and adjust things. So expression would be that one, then the modulation would be here. So that's still a bit too quiet compared to the rest, but it's obviously a bit too loud. Something like that, maybe. So as you can hear, we've got this room noise in there, which I kind of like and don't like at the same time, because it's noise, but it does give it a little bit more realistic feel, because on every recording there's noise, so why shouldn't there be here? Let's bring that down there. So I'm again just deleting notes I don't need in the violas, which would be the third note downwards, which I need. So yeah, let's take that. Let's take that note and then those two here. We'll go for that one here, and we'll go for those, and then we'll go for those, and then we'll go for those. So just splitting up what we recorded with the piano for the violin section here. Also, we've got the same rhythm as we did with the rest of the violin instruments. So hey ho, let's go, copy paste modulation expression, just to this other track here. And so the articulation change here is quite quiet compared to the first violin. Yeah, good. Okay, now for the cello. Same game as we did earlier. We'll take the fourth note downwards now. So, yeah, that will be in the bass range nearly, which is okay. Not too bad. So, just take that. There are no rules for me here. Nobody will play this live, unfortunately, but that gives me a little bit more freedom on how I compose. I don't need to pay attention to all the orchestration rules there are. I don't need to keep in mind that live players need to be able to play everything. So why bother? Cello. Let's have a listen into this. Yeah, okay. Time for the real shit here, and see how it sounds together. Good. The bass section is still a bit loud, so the bass and the cello is still too loud in comparison to the rest. So I'll just went into this and adjusted the expression. I usually don't touch the faders too much. So let's just reset them all to 0 here and only touch them when we absolutely need to, but try to do most of it with the expression and modulation faders. Hey there, MK. Nice to have you here. How you're doing? Yeah, and just to give it more a bigger feeling, I'll just copy paste what I played on the piano to the full string patch, and then that's that. So we'll copy paste the expression modulation also to what we need there, because I'm a lazy composer, as already mentioned. Okay, we'll stick with that. So what did we play here? So these are two parts actually. So the goal here is to give Ziggy some building blocks at the end. So I'm not trying to match everything into one piece here, but I try to build a few blocks that he can take, break down, and do his own thing with. so that he's got classical influence in his music, because that's always better. So we'll copy paste that here to the second one, because I thought, why not loop this stuff? I'll mute that. So now we can actually go into here and just bring this up an octave, because why not? Let's just check. Yeah, that's okay. So this one was far too loud. Let's bring that back. And that one was too loud too. Let's bring that back. Yeah, that's quite okay actually for the beginning. Let's add some pizzicatos maybe. But I would need to know what I played for that to work. So we've got the D minor here, we've got A with okay. And the D with the, that one. So let's just see. So we're switching between D minor and A major 7. Okay. Nope. And we'll copy paste stuff around after that. So let's listen to this solo. Boom, 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 boom. Good. I'll buy that. Perfect. Now I would like to glue those here together, because I'd like to change the expression to get louder over time. So we'll give those a little bit more. They should be a bit quieter at the beginning here, and then just progress with time, so that we get louder as higher as it gets. So I'll just quickly do that with everything here, and then I'll get back to writing. So maybe that these changes here also change the volume difference, so we might need to go into everything again, which is always great. No, it's not, but it's the way it is, and that's okay. So violas, let them start far quieter than they are, then give them a bit of room and let them get louder after time. So auto saving again. So every 15 minutes Cubase auto saves, and then I always remember to save and press the save button again, just to be sure. Yeah, so let's bring this up here so that we've got a progression over time. bring this down, bring that down. So I guess this will sound okay, but we'll see in a second. And don't really want to change the bass too much. Yeah, why didn't I just do it that way just then? We'll never know. Yeah. Time for some. Oh, that's what we did here, isn't it? That's a good looping thing. So let me write the chords down. So we're in D minor, G minor, then a E diminished, then an E diminished, then a D minor again. Oh, is that a? Yeah, that's a D minor. Then a D. Yeah, some D thing with the 6 in there. Then a G diminished, and this is basically cis and a B. So ja, das klingt sehr royal, das stimmt. Weil es ist auch so gedacht. Because we're writing classical music here, which will be put in a rock swagger vibe context. That's why it sounds very classical, and it should. So good thing it does. How do we go further with this? Yeah, let's just copy paste the piano track here up there. Start with a little break after that. Bring that back here. Oh no, we'll leave that here as a guide track. So now I'd like to put in the chords up there, because I like to see what I record when recording. So we've got a D minor, then we've got a G minor. So this is just a empty MIDI event on a empty MIDI track. I always use this to write down chords. Far more easier. I could use the chord track, but it kind of fucked up my composing session last time, so I don't use that anymore. I just use an empty MIDI event, or I could use markers, of course. So we've got the E diminished here, and then we've got the same thing again. Then we've got that D minor again, and then we've got whatever that. Oh, that's a B. Oh, a B major. Perfect. B. And then we get into a G diminished chord. And then, yeah, we just separate between the C sharp and the B flat. So, yeah, we just do C sharp, B, B, B. Okay. So now we could compose and copy stuff. I'll just delete everything here because we don't need the chords, and I'd like to leave the one empty, so it's ba bum ba bum ba bum, and we don't have all that second, third note shit. Ba, 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 bum. Delete. Holy shit, you were loud. I'll bring that down. Okay, copy paste piano to the second violin. Delete all the chords. and then delete all the first melody notes here and just leave what we've got here for the second one. So thanks for being far too loud. So now we can build the chords around stuff, but we'll, or do we really? We'll see. I'll just solo this, then solo that. So I'd like the second note should be a bit longer than the first one, so I'll need to put in the modulation again. So we've got so something like that maybe. Something like that. Well, hey, don't you do that. Then go into there. So it's basically all that all the way. And then we delete what we don't need. So thanks to nothing there. And those can all be quite short, staccato or staccatissimo, something along that. And we'll just leave the expression there and see how that sounds. And the last note can actually be in the sforzando. Oh yeah, that needs to be there. Good, but far too loud. Still far too loud. Let's see how, maybe I need to take that back. And that. Yeah, okay, let's see if that's good. The second one has, the second violin has the same rhythm, so we can again copy paste. I love it. Why do more work than necessary? Maybe something along that. Let's see how that sounds together. And we'll just bring in the viola there. And use the upper note from the chords just to fill in things. Why are those last notes always that loud? So bring that down all the way. Give it sforzando all the way. So modulation right up and expression down. But that actually here at the end can be staccatissimo and needs to be quieter. Yeah, something along that maybe. Okay, let's listen to how this sounds. But we need to have stuff a bit behind because yeah, I want them to start with the other notes. So back there. And now we'll bring back the expression there. Bring back the velocity. Something like that, maybe. Maybe just copy paste the first violin here to the cello. No. But what we can do is copy paste to the full spiccato patch here, and we'll pull these back actually, and then we'll bring that down, of course, and then we'll copy paste the expression and modulation from the first violin to the full string section. I just use this to make things a bit bigger than they are. Why not? Let's use the cello, but only use the second note in each chord here for that. So this note here. Something along those lines, and we'll make sure to have the beginning here on the 1, so that we can copy paste this to and do a loop out of this, and then do a little change, so that we've got the chord at the beginning, but we'll do that in a second. So firstly this here. So as I said at the beginning, it's mainly building blocks here at the moment. So I'm not worrying about these breaks here or how transitions sound, because I'll send the stems of this over to a different composer and he'll work with them. But we are doing a classic rock album, so I'm trying to just do a few building blocks he can use to put into his music. So we need to have the transition here of the expression at this point actually. Let me check. Yeah, I have no idea because I need to do that at every point obviously. So we'll get into this here, because you heard there was a expression jump on the loop. Better. Okay, now we'll do the whole thing. So actually the first and second violin can stay the same, but the violas, cellos and bass will play the chords at the beginning. So this is the viola, or actually I'll just leave that so I can copy paste. Will be all the way up here, and then we'll go down here to staccatissimo. Then I'll just copy that to the cello, to the bass. Then I can start deleting notes. This just gave me a little head start because I've already got the expression and modulation in here on every track. Yeah, thank you. Auto save. It's time again. So yeah, Hope you're enjoying this little live composing demonstration and maybe learning a thing or two. Ow. Or maybe not. Just tell me if there's anything you'd like to know. Yeah, thank you for being far too loud there. That's the cello. And the viola, yeah, it's all the way up here, so obviously it's too loud. So this needs to be a bit quieter there. Then we need this to be a bit louder actually. And maybe go to staccato here rather than staccatissimo. Maybe up this. Okay, now time to bring in the full string patch there. And same game, I'll copy, paste things around again. Although, no, I'll use the first violin. So we've got that. And then the modulation. Oh, that's nice to relax here for a while. Why not? That's good. Listen to some classic, or rather some douchebag trying to compose classic. Not real classic, but yeah. Nobody will notice. Auto-saving again. Okay, let's have a quick listen to what we've already did, just to know what we still need. Something like that, maybe. Hi Bartos, nice to meet you here. Nice to have you here. Hope you're doing fine. So we are actually, no, we're not actually. We're composing some classical music here, just for you to let you know, why stuff sounds so royal, as MK said. So we are building a few building blocks here just for a different composer to use on his music, because he's a rock guitarist and vocalist and songwriter, and we are doing a rock classic crossover here. some jazz influence actually. So let me just play some pizzicato into that. Again. So that last note didn't like me. So now we can do the full program here. I'll stay with the bass actually. So something like that, maybe. We'll just leave it as it is and let the composer decide at the end who will get this. If he likes it or if he doesn't. Let's see if we can play some violin over that. Would be fun. So we've got F, E, G, F, A, G, B, G. Okay, yeah, got that. D, A, D, B, E, C sharp, B, A, E. Okay, we'll play that. No, doesn't sound good with the legatos in there, but maybe some dramatic long. Okay, let's play that again. Maybe at the end, I don't know. It's okay, but it's too much going on in there. Especially when I'll play the piano at the very end over everything. Coffee in between. So what did we do here? It's a nice riser for a bridge or something like that. So at the very beginning of this stream, if you go back to the very beginning, you'll find me playing the piano quite some time just to get some ideas, and this is one of those. So yeah, just if you're wondering how did I get these piano chunks here, yeah, I just played the piano, yeah, obviously. Surprise, surprise. Violin, first violin. So we're doing nothing different than how we approached all the other stuff. So I'm just taking what we did with the piano, copying it to the violin, splitting up the sections, and yeah, that's about it. Will I upload this live stream? I don't know actually. I'll decide later on if I'll do that. We'll see. But yeah, could be an option. Just to let you know. But I'll be doing a lot more, so it don't matter if you need to go, then just do what you gotta do and join later or join on a different stream, because I'll be here for some time, I guess. So let me give this a quick expression here maybe, and why is it that loud? Why do you have to be that loud? I don't understand that. So let me quickly check on WhatsApp if I've got any important messages. No, I don't. That's okay. So I want that first note to be a little bit longer than the rest is. So we'll be doing some sforzando there. Hey, that. So please do. Yeah. So yeah, basically that's the way it is with all notes. Perfect. So now the first note is always a bit louder than the rest is, because sforzando is just a bit louder than the staccato. So we'll just bring that back with the expression and hope for the best. And maybe adjust the length of the notes. And go down there, go up there, go down. Yeah, I can copy paste that actually. It's always the same. So it has got a jump, yes, I hear that, but actually it's not too bad, and I'll leave it the way it is. Maybe I can reduce that with bringing back those notes here. No, it's just because there's a jump here, but actually I'll just leave that because it gives it a bit more dynamic. I don't know. Yeah, I'll just live with that. Dum bum 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 bum. So that's the second violin doing here. So I'll delete all those notes that the first violin already played. So now we're left with, yeah, that sounds pretty crap. So now let's give it some expression, and so that's sforzando, that's staccato there. Yeah, bum 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 bum. So that's all staccato, bum 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 bum. And here at the end we've got some sforzando again, some staccato here on that note, and then some staccato at the end there. So now everything that has sforzando needs to be a bit more quiet here on the expression, but the expression should only jump on the next note. So here we need to be a bit more quiet again. Yeah, something like that maybe. We'll stick with that. Go into the violas and just take basically this upper note here and delete everything else which we played on the piano at the very beginning, and then we'll do sforzando all the way. So the viola is quite loud compared to all the rest, so I just brought that down in the mixer, not in the expression. And cello should play the lowest note, that one, in sforzando, and the expression down there somewhere. Let's see. So still far too loud. And then we can give it a bit of bass and bring that down to staccato, bring that up, bring this down. Oh, thanks for the noise. Yeah, maybe. We'll quickly give that a bit of full string spiccato here. Copy paste the expression as we did before. Copy paste the modulation as we did before. So we've got D, E, F, G, A, B, H, C. So I'll just play the pizzicato strings there to give it a bit of the jazz bass. Yeah, and then we'll do the same as we did before, and we're going to loop that. So this could be a bridge. Something like that, maybe. And let's have a quick listen to the transition there. Damn. No. Oh, thank you. That's really nice of you to say. Thank you. Really like that you like it. I'm thinking what I could do next. So maybe we go into the legato section here and play that melody. Oh, I'm not on the piano anymore. Yeah, obviously. Hey Dominic, nice to have you here. Hope you're fine. So I'm still searching for that melody. Maybe we just play another section here and try to play with it, and then we get an idea. Nope, no idea. Huh? That's okay. So we just changed from the D minor to the G minor all the time. So let's play that melody with the first violin. Bum, bum. No. That's the wrong melody. Could be a nice melody. Let's see what we can do bass-wise. No. It doesn't work for me that way. Let's see what we can do else, but let's see, we've got some comments. How much music theory do I use while composing? Well, I do have, as you can see up here, I do write down the chords if I need to, because I can't remember what I composed. So I do just write them down, and it is quite helpful to have that here while composing, and it's quite helpful to know what chords are, how they work, and how what chord has which notes in them. But yeah, you don't need music theory, but it does help me But for example, scales, I'm a sucker at scales. I hate those, and I have no idea in which scale I am composing while composing, and I don't care actually. Yeah, so I do use music theory, but not that much. So quantizing. That's good. It's going somewhere. Always a good sign. So yeah, that quantization was bad. But I can just undo that. So let's go into there and undo that quantizing and just pull that there. Maybe we don't need to quantize stuff. Who knows? Let me quantize that and maybe delete that. Let's see. Yeah, I like when there's a pause there actually. So same procedure as we did at that one point. We'll just write down the chords, because as I said, I'm a very forgetful person when it comes to what I composed, especially when I reopen projects from the last few weeks. I really struggle with finding what the hell did I write there. So it's a B major and a A minor. Is it A minor? No, A major sounds better actually. So we'll go with that. So that's that. And a D. Dum bum 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 bum. So but a D minor. So yeah, that should help me composing. So now we want some moving violin, and when I say moving, I do mean something like just to give it a bit movement in the track. Okay, but the first violin collides with that at the moment. So maybe we just pitch that up an octave to get that out of the way. Hello, Andreas. Yeah, it needs more cowbell. Do I have my cowbell here? Actually, yes. Give me a moment. Give me a moment. So, I prepared the cowbell for you. I'll give you the track. So, Andreas, just for everybody to know, he's the inventor of trailer cowbells, which is a very successful instrument. I think that's pretty good, yeah. Yeah, we'll use that. And now get the fuck out of my stream, no? Stay here. Nice to have you here. Wait. So, second violin, somewhere down there. And You sold 3 placements in the first week. Not bad, not bad. Very good for you. I'm happy for you. Or cowbell placements. What do you mean? Sound effect placements or music placements? So that sounds okay. Not good, but yeah. With your dream. Oh, nice. Yeah, yeah. You can sell them. It's okay. Sell my music. It's very classical, as you can hear, because we're doing a classic album, and Ziggy will be taking my music and fuck it completely up and put it under a rock context. So yeah, let's see how that first violin reacts with the second, because at the moment it's not looking good. Yeah, that one is quite misplaced. Maybe a D. Yeah, we'll take that, but I will bring down everything here because I want that first violin to really shine through all what we've got. So now let me just add the violas. So we want a little dramatic melody in there. So how is home office doing, Andreas? How are you coping with that? Because I'm always in home office and I tend to bore myself after some time. How are you doing, especially with your family home? How's that working? Hope it's good. Yeah, I'll just start it again. Yeah, we can use that the way it is. I don't think I'll quantize stuff actually, just to have it a bit more realistic, because live players are never perfectly on time. Well, it depends on which orchestra you book, but most of them don't play perfectly in time, and that's okay, that's good, because this imperfection gives it a lot more realism, and we are used to imperfection, so it would be a mistake to quantize everything you do all the time. So now I'm just cloning stuff to the to other instrument patches. So we've got strings from East West here, strings from the BBC Symphonic Orchestra there, and some solo violins. So now off for some piano. Maybe something like that. Let's see. Good, yeah, we'll leave it as it is, and I'll be back in a moment because I need a little break, and so I'll just play through the whole track and I'll be there in a few minutes, I hope. And I'll turn down my mic, so see you in a second. Okay, I'm back. So, yeah, I guess, Andreas, yes, you don't see any people, which makes work a lot more difficult. Yeah, I guess that's a bummer. So, let's see what we can do in this track. Let's add some fast strings here in this section. So So bring up the chords here. Great Scots, it's a Brit. Hey, greetings. So D minor there. Yeah, let's just play something with the piano again. So I've got first violin, second violin, viola, cello, and the bass. So yeah, just a slight 3/4 measure in there. So something along that for the fast strings, I guess. Quantize that. So what do we have here? Yeah, that looks fine. And we've got, yeah, looks fine, everything. So now let's copy paste this to the first violin here. Then we delete everything that the first violin shouldn't be playing. So quite a lot. So delete. My favorite task of the day, deleting stuff. So now we want a staccatissimo in there, expression about half the way up, and we would like to have a sforzando here on that note. Let's bring this down. Yes, okay. It's okay. And then we go back to a staccatissimo there. And back to a sforzando at the very end. Yeah. So now off to the second violin. So we'll first delete. Yeah, we'll just go through this again. We'll use the second note from the top for the second violin. Yeah, I know, sounds weird. Second note, second violin, but it's just the way it is. Just the way it is. And we'll take those, delete that, delete that. Okay, just saw some notes there at the edge of the screen that still need to go there. Perfect. Now, no, you won't play that. Bring this back here. Then same game as just then. We need staccatissimo, but here we need a good and solid old sforzando. So bring that into there. That's too quiet here. Too quiet. Better. Always a guessing game. So now off to the end here. Sforzando there. Bring back the expression. No. I think we can use that as it is. Save. Always good to save things. So yeah, this stream has been going for 1 hour 40 minutes. Not bad. So I will be stopping this stream in about 5 to 10 minutes, just because I need a longer break. I will continue writing this piece, of course, but I think that'll be without you. I'm sorry for that. But yeah, it's the way it is. I hope you could learn a few things maybe. I don't know if I am the right person to teach stuff. I don't think so, but yeah. So now currently doing the violas here. So really composing is half the time I am copying stuff, half the time I am deleting stuff, which sums this job up to quite a boring job if somebody would sit next to you and watch. Yeah, like you are. So yeah, not really that exciting. What I've learned today, don't try it because dude, you don't have to steal. You can just write stuff and you'll get all the placements compared to me. I know that because your music is amazing. But thanks. But no, I don't steal the show compared to you. Definitely not. So that's okay. Yeah, something like that maybe. At the end again, it's falsando and the expression down. Something like that maybe. So, cello. So now we're deleting all of that shit there. And all of that shit. And everything is shit. Oh, having some internet connection problems there. Why is that? So then we'll just take that cello there. Which one is it here? That one there. Just delete, just delete, just delete, just delete. Bam. And gone. F. So I'll just let's hope that'll solve stuff. Okay, I think I'm back online. Back online. So modulation is down here. Expression there. Okay. Then we'll go into the bass. Have to pay this. Yeah, I don't know why the internet connection is has been as it is, but I cannot influence that, unfortunately. But I just restarted OBS now. I just clicked the stop stream, start stream button, and as it seems, I'm back online. So, yeah. I don't know why. So, staccato, expression, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, that's okay. Pizzicato violins there. Just to give it a bit of bass. So that's that. We could add some romantic piano maybe, so something along. Maybe. Okay, I think I've got what I need to play. Yeah, that's okay-ish, I would guess. So let's bring back the piano here. So that's the romantic section. Have a quick listen to everything we did until now, and I think then I'll make myself a nice coffee and do something else for a little time. Maybe we can play some timpani while we just play everything back and forth. Just record something. So, bam bam. Good, that was the first section. Second one. So what do we have here? Yeah, now comes the thing we just composed. So I think I'll call it a game for today. Just because I never compose longer than 2 hours a day in one stop. So what we did today here was very classical. I tried to compose music that can go with rock music, that could be played also as standalone. So for maybe perfume advertising, that classical could be, or these old British TV series of the King's Crown or something like that. For those types of film trailers, TV promos, or stuff like that. So yeah, hope you enjoyed this little stream, a little 2 hour stream. um, and I'll see if I upload this video afterwards. If not, then the next one will definitely follow. Hope you all have a great weekend and enjoy your time. I hope you use the time you've got wisely. And if you're stuck at home in lockdown, I really wish you the best and hope you, make the most of it. Take care and see you next time. Bye bye.